8. Prophecy proves God. I'm not going to go through all the allegedly fulfilled prophecies on here. Phew, I hear you say. Like lists with the title, The Top 10 Things I Hear Theists Assert, they've generally been done to death and are generally boring as hell. Which is why I have tried to respond to this list a bit differently to how you might usually hear them responded to. Instead of analysing allegedly fulfilled prophecy, which are inherently fraught with the fact that we are reading the prophecy already knowing the outcome, leading us susceptible to all sorts of biases, I am going to explain what a future prophecy should contain. If I go into a restaurant and order a particular dish, is it fulfilling prophecy when that dish is delivered? No, of course not. If I place a bet with a 50-50 chance of winning, is it fulfilling prophecy when I win? Again, no. What about 1,000,000 to 1 chance of winning? Again, no. 1,000,000,000 to 1? Nope. So why is it that when a religious prophecy is apparently fulfilled, one of the most compelling declarations is, they couldn't possibly have known that? Could we have known before winning the lottery that those numbers were going to come up? Do you see where this is going? Hindsight is a wonderful thing. A prophecy must be distinguished from guesswork. It must be clearer than vague allegory. It should be specific to time, location, events, individuals, without being worked towards by any party, and preferably, although this is unlikely, made in secret and sealed and locked away until after the events transpire. Do we ever see this in prophecy? Well, no. Rather than getting prophecies stating Bob Jones of 53 Green Street will go to the Bluebell restaurant on the 5th of July at 8 p.m. and order steak, egg and chips, yes, Americans chips, get over it, and be unhappy with his meal and get £53 knocked off his bill, we get, in the year when the moon shines red, the green man will take what he is owed. There is no way, without hindsight and very biased interpretations, that the latter could be said to be a prophecy of the former. And yet, in almost every case of allegedly fulfilled prophecies, it is this kind of vagueness that is retrospectively interpreted as being evidence of the prophecy being fulfilled. There is a prevalent example of this on TikTok now. Countless videos claiming that Bible prophecy is being fulfilled, citing verses like Acts 2:20 and Joel 2:31, which say that the moon will turn blood red, with headlines accompanying the videos stating, "Science states the moon is turning red." What has happened is that scientists have discovered that oxidization takes place on the moon. The moon turning to blood? No. Small areas of the moon prone to chemical changes. And yet this is posited as prophecy being fulfilled. It sounds ridiculous when you spell it out, and yet we live in a world where we need to spell it out because science and critical thinking literacy is woefully neglected. When talking to people about prophecy, I have no interest in allegedly fulfilled prophecy. I'm interested in what people are claiming is yet to happen. That's where prophecy, if it is anything beyond the mundane, can be demonstrated. And yet the cognitive dissonance of the religious who claim X is to come and simultaneously the time of fulfillment can only be known by God is astounding. Let's be clear. If the time of fulfillment is not stated, then it's not a prophecy. It's not a prophecy you believe is going to be fulfilled. It's a guess. And in every case, these guesses are woefully inadequate as criteria for proving that God exists.